So this is a good question, and there's a few different ways you can do this. So when you pull up your chart, right, you're gonna see your body graph with all of your 9 centers in it, and they'll either be white, which means they're undefined, or they'll be colored in, which means they are defined. You can find the gates in 2 different places. Within the body graph chart itself, in the centers, you'll see like little numbers. Each center has from like 3 to like 11 centers. Yeah, I think the throat center has the most. I think the throat center has the most gates, not centers, I'm sorry. So each center will have little numbers in it, and some of those numbers will be circled. If you see a number circled in an energy center, that means you have that specific gate defined in your chart. So in the throat center, there's gate 8. If you see 8 in your chart, in your throat center, and it's circled, that means you have gate 8 defined. If you move over to your solar plexus center and you see gate 30 and it doesn't have a little circle around it, that means for you, gate 30 is undefined. So that's one way you can find your defined gates in your chart, is looking at your centers and seeing which gates are circled or not. Yeah. The second way, and probably the more thorough way to find which gates are defined in your chart, is to look on the sides of your body graph. You will see you'll see red boxes, and it's flipped in the video, so I don't know which way, but if you're looking at your chart, you will see black boxes on the right side and you will see red boxes on the left side. Those boxes, within those red and black boxes, you will see numbers. So you'll see a number followed by a decimal point, followed by another, probably in most cases smaller number, but not always. So the number in front of the decimal is the gate that is defined, and the number behind the decimal is the hexagram line or the profile line of that gate. So to find your defined gates, you can look in those red and black boxes and look at the number before the decimal point, and that will tell you what gate is defined when that specific celestial body was in the area the moment you were born, or 3 months before you were born. So 2 ways. In your centers, looking at the circled numbers, that's the first way, or in the red and black boxes, looking at the number that is before the decimal point will tell you what gates you have defined in your chart. I hope that makes sense. I can get a little rambly, but it's fine. Yes, so that's it.